I had this really shit date on a Monday. The Hinge one on a Tuesday was even more unhinged, so I had learned a lot by Wednesday. And after Thursday and Friday and Saturday, I cried on Sunday. The appropriate response was, "Oh, you guys are laughing at me." Yeah. But to be honest, I would, after my dating spree, I learned quite a valuable thing about men. Like, never ever flick him in the forehead unless you really want to start a fight. See, they have feelings too. So be kind. Do not use a humor-colored paintbrush thick enough to deliberately color outside of his ego lines. Do not test him. And if you're just venting, do not expect him to simply just sit there and say nothing, because they tend to work on this like really mysterious thing called logic. So they will problem solve every single topic. So do not ask him questions that you know you do not want any real answers to. But if you do not challenge him or belittle him. And do not make more money than him. But again, if you do not challenge him or belittle him. Also, I found that he tended to get quite upset when I constantly question where his loyalties lie. So try not to consistently ask him where he has been, because he will not allow you to accuse him of things that you have never personally sinned. So no matter how many times your best friend Jackie relayed it, he will never play it. So do not play with him. And do not mistake his PlayStation for merely just play. It's actually really quite serious. Very serious. And if it gets serious, please, I beg, do not cheat on him. Because, disclaimer, this next line, these are not my words. So if you have any grievances, his name on Facebook is Terrence, that's Terrence. So if it gets serious, do not cheat on him. Because according to a guy named Terrence actually told me that cheating hurts men more. Did you click for Terrence? He said in matters like this, when the script is flipped, a man is less likely to forgive cheating than a woman is. So please try not to let another guy hit it. But again, if you do, maybe only date Arsenal fans, because they can handle heartbreak and still stay committed. But then at this, any Arsenal fans in the room say, "Oh, yo, oh shit, okay, loyal motherfuckers." But again, do not make jokes about his favorite football team. Especially on a day that they have just lost. This is a very, very delicate line, only to be crossed by his closest friends. And do not be surprised to learn that his friends are not really your friends. And try not to force your friends to be his friends either. And if you guys get into a fight about this and take a breather, maybe mentally prepare that in your absence, he might have made a mistake or two, and do not burn his steak. Always try to season with spice, and don't you dare ever undercook the fucking jollof rice. Matter of fact, never ever serve him anything raw other than your emotions, but in the same breath, try not to overfeed him. And when you see him in a club, do not steal his hat and run off. He will chase you with health and safety. And when you were getting ready for that night out, try not to take too long, and for goodness sake, don't you dare ever fucking ask him where his hairline has gone. Especially after you take off the hat as a combination. Crazy. But I feel like the most important thing, that laugh, you've done that before, haven't you? But I feel like the most important thing above all else, do not assume that any of my rules will apply to anyone else, let alone the next person that you meet. Because the only thing that men and women have in common is that we are all definitely unique. Becks.